Ladies and gentlemen, we are here. This is it. This is the list. The tier list. The best tier list. The Zombies tier list of them all. Listen, my name is James. I've been a Zombies player for a long time. I remember Yodi Slaya, I remember NGT Zombies, the Syndicate Project, the Smith Plays, NOAHJ, Mr. T. I remember all of them. I was here. Hey, I'm here to make a list, because some of those people I named do not know what they're talking about. And one of those people apparently has not played the game of Black Ops 1. So I'm here to address the Zombies tier list. In front of me, you can see I'm being fair. I'm putting some of the games that I didn't play down there. I had some decent knowledge on it, but I'm not going to go on it because I didn't play it much. I have the list in front of me, and ladies and gentlemen, let's get into it. First up, Zombies in Spaceland. I'm going to have to give it a B. Listen, Zombies in Spaceland is a cool map. I love the atmosphere it brings. The Wonder Weapon was super cool. I loved the way that they implemented what they wanted to implement with the game, if that makes sense. Infinite Warfare wanted to implement some new ideas that spinned off Treyarch Zombies, and they did it pretty well, and those all debuted in Zombies in Spaceland. And that's also why I think that the rest of the Infinite Warfare maps kind of sucked, because they were planning on this map to show off all their cool stuff, and they didn't really know what to do with the rest of it. Anyway, Outbreak. I'm going to put Outbreak at a D. I didn't like what they did with the exosuits. The exosuits, they were cool, but they didn't implement them well, contributing map design. They still had a lot of corridors, and the way that they had to make the rooms because of the exosuits and jumping all over the place was kind of wacky to me. I didn't like it. I liked the outside part, but there were just some parts of the map that I didn't really find appealing. I also didn't really like the Wonder Weapon, contrary to a lot of other people. But Dead of the Night and a help tier. Let me tell you why. I played this map once, and it was the most not fun Zombies experience I've ever had. And I have a bad memory, but I remember in my head, I was like, I'm not gonna forget this. This is the worst Zombies experience I've ever had. Classified. I'm gonna rate this as a remake, and they did not do a remake well. They didn't really do anything cool. They kind of opened up the top floor. Easter egg was kind of stupid. They just waited until everyone else finished the other Easter egg so they could implement it. Blue screen of death. F tier. Screw this map. Revelations. I'm gonna give Revelations a E. Revelations is trash. Revelations has no character whatsoever. It's just other maps and then a little Apothecon's mouth, which is kind of cool. I like the masks too. But all these maps, or most of these maps, were also remastered in later Chronicles, so it's just a lazy map. DLC 4, not that cool. Wish it did more with it. Ascension. S tier. Listen. Ascension is what makes Zombies good. Ascension is... You can go anywhere. I could probably name 8 different train spots that are just equally as good. But you can train and not sweat about having to kill zombies. It is so much fun. I love it. This is one of the best maps to play with your friends because you can just sit back, train some zombies, use the thunder gun. You know me. Torture Path, I forgot to put it there. Blood of the Dead. E. This map fucking sucks. Let me explain this with the story. If we're doing this in a scale of a remake too. My friend group, it was 10 of us. We all played Xboxes in high school, and two including me got Black Ops 4. Listen, this game is trash. Blood of the Dead is horrible. My friend after he went through that little like hallway thing outside of the prison to get through into the prison that's like hell, he never played the game again. I didn't have anyone to play the game with. Even though it was trash, I was still hyped for zombies. I'm going to give 9 a B tier. Black Ops 4 engine really takes it down, but otherwise this is a great map. It has so much character. You're in the middle of Coliseum. There are these like catacombs that kind of take you in, and they all are very different on each side because of like the gods, and it's super cool. I love the way that this map feels. It's just like such an aura map, a vibe map. Transit is gonna be an F tier, only because if you remember the hype the community had from Black Ops 1 to Black Ops 2, it was so crazy. It was like, I remember I made a YouTube channel and I was covering stuff, and I remember the day I saw leaked footage of Black Ops 2, and it was Farm, and this guy had the ray gun, and I remember looking at the ray gun and I was like, really? This is it? It can't be this bad. It's just the graphics, right? I get Black Ops 2. I literally like launched the game and I went outside the bus depot and I just was not the same. I was 12. I was so sad. I was like, there's no more? Bus Route B? No Bus Route B. Gorilla Crovey would be an S tier, but for me it's an A tier. It does everything well. The ray gun Mark III or whatever, dual ray guns finally did it, and they did it so well. The Manglers were such good little boss zombies. I love the Pack-a-Punch, the dragons. Only reason I put it down in A is because it's just a little forgettable in terms of the map for me. It's just kind of a bunch of broken down buildings, and you're kind of just going throughout buildings. I don't know if that's a base decision, but it's just kind of my opinion. I don't remember the map that well. It's just a bunch of broken buildings, and then that one with the dragon in it. Zesabo, it's like right around here. I'm putting it in a D tier. Zesabo, I love the Wonder Weapon. I love the Specialist, but I just did not like the map. The whole right side of the map is forgettable, other than the place where you get the Specialist. But the lab, okay, I'm putting it in C tier. The laboratory kind of fixes it for me, because that place is just cool. It is very, very atmospheric in there, and like, it's creepy. I love it. I don't like this map though. D, easy S. The bows, of course. That's like about it, you know. The dragon heads, come on now. Those were awesome implementation. It's just like Mob of the Dead. You got something to do right off the bat. It makes the game feel so much more important off rip. Map layout and flow, probably the best ever. Yeah, I think so. Definitely the E deserves the S. Story, everything about it, and the boss fight too, awesome. Shadows of Evil, another S. Shadows of Evil is one of my, probably number 2 for me. You'll see what my number 1 is. Shadows of Evil is just so beautiful. The atmosphere, oh my gosh, the districts all feel so different, and it's so cool. I love the way the map feels. It is so cool. The broken bottles in front of each district, awesome feature. People are finding Easter eggs on this map like years after development. Round 20, you're still getting your sword. Like, you still got stuff to do. This map is full of stuff to do. Super, super awesome. I love this map. Mob of the Dead, another S tier. Mob of the Dead, same thing. You got stuff to do from the start, like DE with the heads for your tomahawk, and then you get your blunder and acid get, and then round 20, you're still getting your golden spork and your blue tomahawk. This map started so much, and to think that this was in Black Ops 2 is crazy. You know, this map it has so many good. It has all the good features of these maps because you can also go to the bridge and train with the acid get, and the only thing you're worried about is your controller breaking because of all the wardens bouncing around. Mob of the Dead certified S tier. I put it right there in front of the section. Nuketown, I'm gonna put Nuketown at a F tier because Nuketown is just Nuketown. It's boring. Origins, obviously an S tier. Same thing with DE with the stabs. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So good. Everyone in the game gets one. The Easter egg is so good. The panzers are so good. Nothing wrong with this map. This map is awesome. I put it probably right here. Buried. I'm gonna put Buried at a C tier. Now, I know, actually, yeah. Actually, I'm gonna put it at a B tier only because you can fly with the Paralyzer. But other than that, the map is so easy that just kind of voids for me. The bank, the fridge, I guess that was a train, but anyway. But the bank, especially Lester, everything with the candy is just like so pro player, and I understand it. It just doesn't click for me. Die Rise. It's gonna be controversial, boys, but I'm gonna give Die Rise a D tier. I love Die Rise. I know it is like the worst flow of a map ever, but I love it. I love how abstract it is. I think it kind of plays into like the theme of the map. I love the upside down mystery box. I think that's like the coolest thing ever. I love just everything about this map. Not really, but the Sliquifier is awesome. I love how like the bottom floor where the power and the parts for the Sliquifier are, that like architecture and like the sweatshop. I don't know, I just like that room. Anyway, I just have a personal bias for Die Rise. I just personally never thought it was bad. Again, I was 12. Moon, I'm gonna give Moon a C. Moon in Black Ops 1 was hard. It was really hard. The wave gun was so cool. The map was really, it's trying to do a lot, and it tried to do too much, and they didn't really master the things they were trying to do. The spaceman, I feel like they could have done better with him. I didn't mind the drill, honestly. I thought it was kind of cool because once you pop the biodome, you can fly in that bitch. Yeah, that's my opinion on Moon. Shangri-La, I go to the D tier because it's the worst map in Black Ops 1 in my opinion. I was just making sure I didn't contradict myself. Shangri-La, it feels so small. It feels like such a small scale of a map, and you have to follow such long hallways and narrow corridors in order to get to where you're trying to go. The napalm and the screamer zombie, a little bit too much for the time. The baby gun was awesome. I like the Easter egg. I'll put it at a C. Kino. C. Kino, I don't think it's overrated, but I think it's DLC 4 for World at War. It's really features nothing new other than the teleporter taking you to like other rooms. It's just perks, traps, bag a punch. It's really nothing new. It just seems like a World at War map to me. It's like Duriz times 2. 5, I'll give 5 give it a D tier because 5 is awesome. The Pack-a-Punch, one of the best, probably my favorite, because you and your friends can just spray out the door, get your points up after you get the Pack-a-Punch, and it's super fun. But other than that, downstairs is kind of corridors, nothing fun. Upstairs, you're never up there, and honestly, the only other place you are is the elevator to camp. So, and maybe you'll train in the big Pentagon room, I don't know. I don't like this map too much. It's cool though, it's definitely cool. Now we're here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the best Call of Duty Zombies map, hands down. Call of the Dead is it. I know a lot of you are saying right now, James, you just lost all credibility. No, I did not. Hear me out. Listen, people complain about Call of the Dead for two things: George Romero and the ice. George Romero, you just can't hate on that. It's too awesome. The boss is awesome. You get a free perk and the Wonder Wall for killing him. Like, you get rewarded. You get to use your death machines throughout the game on him to, dwindle down his health. It's such a cool implementation. I loved it. It's kind of like the Resident Evil boss, but a little bit slower, even though it follows you. The Scavenger is the coolest looking wonder weapon ever, in my opinion. The VR-11 is also cool looking. It's trash though. The map is awesome. I love the atmosphere. You feel like you're in Siberia. The sounds, the music, the cast, the map design is just too good. It is so Black Ops 1, and you will never see it anywhere else. This map is beautiful, and honestly, I don't care if anyone says otherwise, because Call of the Dead, I still play to this day. Trading on my beach. Knocked. I'm gonna have to give it a D tier. Hey, I don't give any points for firsts for anything else. Knocked is cool. Started zombies, but otherwise it's Knocked. Wrecked, better than Knocked. Still a D tier. Implemented perks, which is cool. I love the Easter eggs. I love the vibe of the map. So creepy, but it's not my thing. Shino Numa, same thing. These three maps are awesome, but just in terms of grand scale, they're just nothing. Deriz though, A tier. Deriz is basically Ascension. Deriz is just the catwalk, chilling with your buddies, shooting down that thing. Simple map, get your perks, you hang out with your buddies. Not too hard, pretty fun. Final rank. I'll put it in the B tier. I thought World War II Zombies was pretty cool. I thought it was creepy, and I thought the first map was pretty awesome. I remember whenever you turn on the power, the lights turn out, and it's just so horrifying because you do not know what is going on. This is the best tier list of all time. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think. Have a great day.